Okay, we should be live. I'm gonna check the phone again just to make sure everything is working for you before I say anything important. All right, let me pop this up. Make sure. All right, audio is working, so we're fine. We are good to go. So this is the final day of playing Torn for the 3-day series that we've been doing. Hashtag ad sponsored, putting that out there. Um, Panda's in chat. Hi, Panda. So last stream, me and Panda got married in the game, and I had upgraded to like an apartment, and then he gave me money, and I upgraded to the house, and then he married into the house. He moved, he moved into the house with me. He didn't marry into the house. Well, maybe he did. While I was playing offline, I did a lot of gambling, and I lost all my money. And I think I have this money maybe because I was doing some crimes. But I probably should check to see where I'm at on my missions. So I have this mission going on. The battering ram, it looks like. Or is that one done? What was this one? Reconstruction, sorry. So for reconstruction says, hey, you've been watching that show about O.J. Simpson. Pretty good, right? But it's got me thinking. First of all, did you know people call him juice? Because OJ is what we call orange juice. I only just got that. It's like one of them things you get in movies that you don't get the first time, but then 20 years later, you get it. What are they called? Easter eggs. That's it. They wrote Eastern. Eastern eggs, not Easter eggs. But yeah, the whole OJ thing made me wonder if that stuff is even possible. Like, can you really get away with it if you're wearing gloves? Is that because you don't get no fingerprints? Fingerprints, not fingerprints, on the murder weapon? Or is it some kind of technicality? See, it's not me. Like, these things are actually written wrong. Okay. I don't know, and it's bugging me like crazy. So I want you to find out. Get yourself some leather gloves like what Juice wears. Defeat Doru Creasy-kun with a kitchen knife. Then dump both of those things and see if you get caught this evening. See if you get caught. This is going to be fun. So I need to make sure I have leather gloves and I need to make sure I have a kitchen knife. I have leather gloves on. Cool. I have a butterfly knife. Does that count as a kitchen knife or do I specifically need a kitchen knife? I have a lot of items. I haven't been selling anything. Specifically a kitchen knife. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to the city and get one, don't we? I could sell all that stuff. I don't know, right? I'm just lazy. Sell. Sell. I have 3 different leather gloves. They have different defenses. Interesting. Alright, so where do we want to go look for a kitchen knife at? Item market's gonna be way too expensive. I was just there. Oh, at the gun shop? Oh yeah, kitchen knife, 1,500. Well then. Looks like we're gonna buy it. Equipped item. Okay. Back to missions. Because we're gonna go attack this guy. The Doru Crazy Kun. Attack. And what? Except what? Don't accept it? Oh. Yeah, my bad. I thought I already accepted it. It's giving me 3 days to complete it. All right, go to the attack. That melee better be the kitchen one. Hold on, let me make sure. All right, okay, it is actually attached. All right, only use the kitchen knife. Start fighting. Use the kitchen knife. My health is going down way more than his. Oh, my health really went down. Let me get. Ah, I lost. Look how close that was. Continue. I think I'm in the hospital. I think I'm in the hospital. Oh, so I'm gonna have to keep fighting him until I actually defeat him. And then I gotta trash both items. Um, yeah. That didn't go so well for me. That did not go well for me at all. Ah, hospital. You're in the hospital for another 29 minutes and 13 seconds. You better stay and rest. Oh boy. Should we see what medications we have? Yeah, I'm gonna see what meds I have. Have a morphine. Will that be enough if I use that? Cool. And now I've got 35 out of my 225 life back. So I think we're just gonna be stuck with trying to attack him for a while. But we can do crimes. We can do crimes in the meantime. Uh, we're working on the search for cash one because we want to level up enough to be able to get the metal detector. And to get that, you gotta keep getting this level up higher. I can't remember if it's level 30. Oh, failure searching the junkyard. You think if I heal, I can attack him again, he will be low? You don't think he's gonna have full health? If we click on him and check him, will it show what his health is? Hi, Melon. How are you doing? If I click this before we go all the way. Oh, he's low right now still. You're right. Could try to stab him really quick. Oh, I stabbed him and he died. Do I want to leave him, mug him, or hospitalize him? Mug him? All right. Oh, I got 8 grand off of him. Continue. And then I need to get rid of the items. Trash both items in the dump. The knife and the gloves. If I click on the kitchen knife. Kitchen knife? Trash this item. Okay. Go to the dump. To search? Oh, trash items. Kitchen knife. Oh, it's equipped. So I need to unequip it. I think I have to go back to the items and unequip it then. Unequip the item. And then the gloves I need to unequip as well. Armor? Wasn't. Okay. 20.25 was this one. Okay. Back to the city, to the dump. Trash items. Kitchen knife. And 2025. This. You're adding 2 items across 2 categories. Trash items. Confirm. Trash, 2 lot. Alright, so back to missions. Complete contract. Alright. That's all because of Panda. I would have done that all completely wrong. So thank you, Panda. So well, it turns out you can get away with it just by wearing gloves. That's really neat. I wonder what else I can learn from TV. You ever watch the guy Dexter? He just wraps everything in slippery plastic when he kills people. And then I think he banged his sister. I ain't gonna make you do that though. What you and your sister get up to is your business. Oh boy. Then I have 2 new thingies. You were sent a first aid kit and a small first aid kit from Panda. Thank you. And then I have some honors and medals in here. I unlocked a new medal. Commit 300 theft offenses. Oh boy. Well, you're gonna go live in about 15 minutes. Nice. Very nice. Will you be playing Fortnite? What crimes am I gonna do? I think I was just trying to work on the very first crime and level it up. The search for cash. Because I want to try to get the metal detector. Oh, I got sent to jail. I got sent to jail. Wiki. Metal detector. So metal detector unlocks access to search the beach. You have to be level 30 for, yeah, search the junkyard crime with level 30. Search the junkyard. You bet they got me out. No, 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 Fortnite. What? Crimes. Search for cash. Yes, this one, search for junkyard. Once you get to level 30, I'm level 22 in this skill. So I just gotta put all my points back in there. Oh boy, my character is just failing a lot. Yeah. Oh, did you send me something? I got bailed up. My bail was 54 grand. 54 grand. Jeez. Right, back to the crimes. We're working at a level like that. And just tell Melanie he's gonna play something dodgy. Yeah, Melanie, you should be playing this because like if you make an account, then I can fight you on here. Yeah. Basically like what I did to everybody else that made it an account on here. I went and I bought them and I robbed them and I put them in the hospital. Oh, you have no idea what you're gonna do. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm still a newbie on here. Oh, my education course is almost finished. This education course took a really long time. Took like a whole week. I got 2 minutes to go on it. I like how it says I'm married to Panda. See, every time I try to upload a picture of me, my picture resolution was like too big and it was the wrong size, so it wouldn't put any pictures I wanted. I also don't have a picture for me. You can use the merits to reduce time for education. I'm too scared to use any of my merits. Low life, medical cooldown. I have 19 merits now. Decrease education course length by 2%. Oh. Send what? Okay. What else do you think I should put my merit points into? The nerve bar. Yeah, that's true. Can do more crime then. Increases hospitalization time, not decreases hospitalization time, increases. You increase the money gained by mugging. The next level would be two. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Hmm. Well, we got 25 seconds now left for the course, so yeah, if you sign up, Melon, use the link. Because somebody signed up the other day and they didn't use the link. So if you use the link, I will appreciate you. And then I'll be able to see you on my list down here. Yeah. What course am I going to do the next? I have no idea. I gained the following 35 intelligence and 10 endurance. All right. Yeah, Chris signed up. See, Chris signed up. He's level 1 though. That's slacker. He has a shack though. He's got a shack. What's in here? It really wants me to get into, yeah, everyone has a shack. That's true. Everyone does have a shack. It does really want me to do another course. Let me check the job one. My job. Okay, so the job does just keeps going. But we want more intelligence and endurance to like get higher. Yeah, it takes full 7 days of real time for this education. It's a long time. I just thought mathematics would be good for working in a casino. And it does give me intelligence and endurance. Well, this next one is gonna be 20 days if I sign up for this one. That's a long time. What about computer science? Oh, because the first one's 7 days, but because I used the merit, it's gonna be 6 days, 20 hours. So I knocked off like 4 hours. Okay. Oh man. General gives you 25 manual intelligence and endurance. 50 intelligence for doing the biology one. 50 intelligence. 50 manual, 50 intelligence. And we want intelligence and endurance, really. Huh. This gives me intelligence endurance, 25 and 25, and it gives me 25 manual. 75 manual. 30 intelligence, 25 endurance. Oh, for a second, I only read it as 20 hours. I was like, oh, that's a fast course for only 200. Um, 50 intelligence, 25 endurance. Just 50 intelligence. Oh, 50 intelligence and 50 endurance. I might do the self defense one. Yeah, I'm gonna pick self-defense this time for 6 days. Ain't nobody gonna stop me now. Join. Yeah, sign me up. Sign me up. Okay, I have signed up for that. Unless I were to pour like all the rest of my merits in there, it would be a little bit quicker. How's my missions looking? Alright, so if I... Oh, do I have one left on anonymous? Complete 10 contracts for Duke. 5 out of 10. He doesn't have any new contracts available for me. Available rewards. Georgie boy. So I've done everything with him then. With George. And I can't do finish anonymouses. Because I need to do 5 more of Dukes. Oh my gosh. Historian Gamer. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope you had a lovely stream. We were last playing Sid Meier's Civilization 7. I hope that went well for you and you enjoyed it. Welcome in. No problem. Have you played Torn before? It is a text-based browser MMO RPG game. I kind of just describe it like Grand Theft Auto. It's free to join. There's a link for a referral code if you do want to join and try it out. So far. Oh, the specs are ridiculous, but it's fun. Hey, as long as you're enjoying yourself, that's what matters. Like, here's my profile. I'm level 6 now. It says I'm a rookie newcomer. My age is 7, apparently. I am a civilian. I still haven't joined a faction yet. The game keeps telling me to join a faction. I have a job in the casino. My life is kind of damaged because I went to go stab somebody with a knife. So yeah. Got in a fight doing some stabbings. Property, I'm in a semi-detached house with Panda, and I'm married to Panda in the game. And I have 19 awards and I have 7 friends now. So yeah. True, but streaming wise, it pretty much causes my stream to lag. Ooh, do you put it like on super low resolution? Oof. I want to go do some more crime. Is it 2 for this? 2. Yeah. Alright. This is getting into the other zone. Of not green. That's red. I might use the green one for now. Because I think it's once I get to level 30, then I do the junkyard one and I'll be more willing to get the metal detector. No, you never tried that? Yeah, sometimes that can help if you reduce your game resolution down to like the lowest settings. It can help with the streaming. Simmy? Holy. Wow. Simmy, thank you. Very unexpected. Very appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the sub. Very kind of you. Sammy, this is a game you can play. You just click on stuff. My character is happy at least, okay? 150 out of 150. Well, welcome in, Ben, as well. Welcome in. At the gym, I'm very lucky that I got on this one with the palm tree, because the palm tree one, and there, it didn't let you have any dexterity gain, so I could only level up these other 3 traits. So, like, this one really fell behind. So, like, now that I have that one available, I've been, like, using it a lot more. So, yeah, back to the gym. So I've got it up to 40 now, that one. But yeah, my strength is 67, defense is 52, speed is 54. But yeah, dexterity is a bit low. So we're working on catching that up. I don't know if Panda's doing the thing where he's trying to have it even all the way across. Because that's what he was originally doing. I don't know if he's still doing that. Yeah. So I don't know about. This is a game Ben could be playing at work. Your gym doesn't allow dexterity. Yeah, so you're at the beach bods one then. What percentage are you at for unlocking the next gym? Because then you can start getting your dexterity back. Hi Ben, how you doing? Are you at work? Oh, hi Astrid. Hello Astrid. Astrid, we're taking care of baddies. We're beating them up because people are baddies. So we be beating them up. Yes, girl. Yes. Look at the house that me and Panda moved in together. This is our house. Semi-detached house. So I guess I live in one side and he lives in the other. I don't know. Or we both lived in one side together. I'm not sure. But we're both living here. Yes. And now I get to see his properties, which is his trailer. Does that mean you sold your shack? Or did you never move to a shack? We can like lease out the apartment. Oh, you can't sell the shack? It's not showing me your shack now. Like we could lease out the apartment. But I don't know who would lease it out. That's the thing. Like if I put cost of rent, what, 1,000 for 7 days? Do you think people are like looking for apartments trying to escape like crime so they have somewhere to crash as like a low key place? That like it would get scooped up right away if we put it on the market? Yeah, I don't want to sell it though. That's why I was thinking about like putting it up, leasing it. But it says we have to put the ID of the person, so I think it doesn't go on like the market for anyone just to move into it. Yeah. Hmm. Our education course. So we did mathematics and just finished that, and we had started the self-defense because this had a lot of stats that we wanted, and we wanted these two stats down here to contribute to our job that's here because we want more stats here so that we can rank up and get paid more per day. Yeah. Collect tips. Use a casino point. Oh, I'm not so sure about that. And then I think at the moment we're out of missions. Because we can't do the next 5 until they appear. We only have 5 out of 10 missions. So we're waiting on more missions. They're all completed. So we're kind of getting somewhere. Look at this. Swinging through World Tiger Day. Tarzan says World Tiger Day is approaching this Tuesday. Tarzan thinks it provides a breezier experience for hunters this year. Rare items, rare animals, and rare sights. On the plane ride, says Tarzan. Tripping to Hawaii on shrooms. Oh boy. The Torn Tenacity Trial, or the ultimate test of commitment. Read how our first time participant battled through early setbacks to outlast an unforgiving competition. The Torn Tenacity Trials took place last month, with 5,633 players competing across 55 stat categories for a chance at winning a prize. Professor was one of the contest enthusiasts enthusiastic participants. What was my motivation for entering? Dollar bills. That's what sprang to mind when the announcement of the year's Triple T was posted. The rewards were huge, a stat enhancer for first place, and between 20 to 25 FHCs for placing second, though. I only started to play Torn seriously about 12 months ago in July 2025. Before, I was completely ignorant and most of the game mechanics and didn't even read the newspaper. Oh, well, at least we're reading the newspaper today. Like he said, he was being ignorant, not reading it. Last year, Triple T went over my head, and I had no idea what it was. Since I began focusing, I have loved all of Torn's events, and this month-long test of commitment seemed like an interesting challenge. I really thought I really want to win. Count me in. This is the story of what it's like to compete against thousands of others in the month-long Torn Tenacity trials. Oh, that's what Triple T is. Crunching the numbers. Rewards this big are something you don't leave to chance. My first task was to find categories where I could actually compete at my young age. Looking at the options, I realized most were completely out of reach. Anything requiring energy, like attacking, bounties, or the dump, would be dominated by players with access to stock blocks. Stacked energy refills are a lot of money. Trading was best for established traders. The jail categories favored players with high busting skills, or perks that neither myself nor my faction has unlocked, or endless money for bails. The crime categories would depend on high nerve bars and ways to refill nerve that I simply didn't possess. The exception perhaps being illicit services offenses, which only has the disposal crime. As you may know, every player having attained level 100 would have the same disposal jobs available each day, meaning the one that fails the fewest over the whole month would win here. Looking through the medical categories, I decided to join Blood Withdrawn. I thought the medical cooldown would be the same for everyone, so anyone who could keep the cooldown permanently active would have a good chance to win. You have a busy weekend coming up, and you're gonna go to see Luke Combs? That's amazing. On Saturday, and then exploring London Sunday and Monday. Oh, nice. You're gonna have a really good time. Yeah. To further maximizing my chances. Yeah, he's gonna be so busy. I opted. Where are you gonna see Luke Combs at? Where is he performing? I opted to compete in as many categories as possible. I needed categories that relied purely on personal dedication and the anonymous tenacity. Eponymous? Eponymous tenacity. I don't know this word. Then account age or deep pockets. After ruling out the consumer rules, you know what? Unless it's a misspelling again. Oh, at Wembley? Okay, wow. Yeah, that's gonna be busy. Candy alcohol energy cans due to potential job advantages like mining corp or 10 restaurants, and tossing out racing because you can't race and fly simultaneously. I'm left with two categories, travel and drugs. He's doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and you're doing Saturday. He's doing all 3 days at Wembley. I believe it. It was in these two categories I saw the most potential. Drugs depend entirely on my dedication. Taking the chosen drug the exact second the cooldown has expired. While waiting out the drug cooldown, I could also fly. I sat down and compared all the destinations and flight times for my private island airstrip with all the drug cooldowns. I ranked them for efficiency and found one perfect loop: Hawaii with shrooms. You couldn't find a better way to spend your birthday weekend? I think you're gonna have a really good birthday weekend. Luke Combs is really good in concert. Actual picture of me trying to match each drug cooldown to all the flying destinations. And he used the meme. They used the meme. Ah. Given what WT BCT users would have an advantage over me, I prioritize the drugs over flights where necessary. A single flight to Hawaii takes 94 minutes, so a full round trip is 188 minutes. According to the wiki, shrooms have a drug cooldown ranging from 182 to 237 minutes. Best case scenario, I would use one shroom for every flight, only having to wait in Torrent for a few minutes if the drug cooldown would be higher than the flight time. As a bonus, I assume shrooms would be an unpopular drug with little competition because of the energy you lose when you taking them. Luke Combs and London, good food and music. Gonna take a trip to our favorite restaurant. The favorite restaurant that has spoons, or a different favorite restaurant? Finally, my strategy was locked in. I would seriously compete in shrooms taken, flights to Hawaii, and as side projects, blood withdrawn and illicit services. The one with the spoons? Yeah. Yeah. They're so nice, aren't they? Everybody loves their spoons. Autism, man. Would this plan lay the foundation for my victory? I sure hope so. You can't beat a restaurant that has good spoons, especially Astrid's favorite. Yeah. Astrid Astrid's gonna find a whole load of more spoons to play with. Yeah. High hopes and hospital beds. May came to an end, and I made sure to have no drug or medical cooldown and a full nerve bar. At midnight on June 1st, I was ready. I emptied my energy, took my first dose of shrooms, drew blood, and started that day the set of disposal jobs. That spoon is in my possession. You have the magical spoon. I love that. She did love that spoon. It did keep her satisfied, and the staff were absolutely lovely. So, yeah. Disaster struck immediately. First day, first few minutes, a critical fail while burying building debris. Hospital time 2.5 hours, panic set in, but not for long, as 48 seconds later, a fortune revive saved me. My relief was short lived, as later that same day, I had a second critical fail while burying building debris. My hopes for the disposal category were completely shattered right at the start. Astrid's first crime, stealing a spoon. I mean, they kind of gave it to her. At 7 or 8 months old. Oh, I love Astrid. Pure confidence. Things seem even worse on the second day when leaderboards finally updated. I looked at my blood withdrawn standings. Despite not wasting a single minute of medical cooldowns, I was low down the list in 30th place. I realized I had completely forgotten one major perk. Books. Harry Potter. Oh, reading. I didn't know you could read. My genuine reaction when I learned that other players read books. Anyone who had saved a book for one of the categories had a huge advantage that I had no way of countering. It was day two of the competition, and both of my backup plans were dead. I had to rely entirely on shrooms and Hawaii. Wait, how do you get the books in the game? Anyone who saved a book for one of the categories. We're gonna have to look up books in the game now. In hindsight, these early setbacks were beneficial. They forced me to abandon all distractions and focus everything on just two events. Right time to get Astrid to bed. Aha, catch you soon. All right. Good night, Astrid. We love you. Sweet dreams. Shroom induced paranoia. The competition settled quickly into an exhausting deprived rhythm. I refused to give up on flying to Hawaii and found myself locked in a massive back and forth battle for the first place over shrooms, primarily against a player named Blue Wolf. On day 9, an alarming event popped up in my logs. Blue Wolf has placed a bounty on you with a reward of $1. And the reason? I'd win. Up until now, we had a very friendly competition. No attacking, no bounties, no dirty play. I headed over to his profile and saw he had several anonymous bounties placed on him. To him, it must have looked like his biggest rival, had placed those bounties to slow him down. Fearing an all-out nuclear war that would ruin both our chances, I messaged him to clear my name and explain that I had nothing to do with those bounties. He actually apologized. Fuck you. It wasn't me. Fuck you. I'm sorry. Just a few words that stopped an all-out nuclear war over some shrooms. Thank you for lurking, Melon. Appreciate you. It was a friendly exchange that completely prevented the competition from spiraling into a violent mess, keeping the competition a test of endurance rather than firepower. Without this cordiality, it's possible we would have boundied each other out of the prize spots together. Nice guys don't always finish last. Business class comeback. While the shroom battle was stabilizing, my Hawaii flights were seriously struggling. Since shrooms were my main focus, my flights were strictly limited by drug cooldowns, and I occasionally needed this annoying thing called IRL sleep. This dilemma kept me stuck in sixth place. I had all but resigned myself to a low placing when two unexpected things happened. First, a competitor ahead of me got feted, allowing me to take fifth place. Second, completely unrelated to Triple T, I was present with the opportunity to join a 10 lingerie store. The stars were suddenly starting to align, and this ignited a spark in me, giving me the momentum to push myself and fight for more. From day 18 onwards, I was now able to use the free business class travel perk, completely revolutionizing my strategy. While my airship had me flying one way in 1 hour and 34 minutes, the BCT cut my time down to just 40 minutes. This saved me a massive 54 minutes per single flight, or 1 hour 48 minutes on every round trip. The only problem was a massive gap between me and the leaders. On day 18, I was fifth with only 108 flights. Those in front of me had 119, 120, 157, and 162 flights. Two were using WLT. One had access to the same lingerie store perk, and one absolute madman in third place was still relentlessly using an airstrip. It took me 4 days of grinding to push myself up to third. I still had to wait with my flights every now and then to ensure I stayed ahead of shrooms, but my newfound sex appeal gave me a fighting chance. Damn, I need to wait a few more minutes before I can eat shrooms again. Empty blood bags. Flights to Hawaii, BCT. Let me through, I need to catch a flight. Doesn't she know she can start flying whenever she wants? Day 24 of Triple T. When deprivation makes you forget that the plane waits for you. My competition didn't slow down. They actively increased their daily flights. With just 10 days ago, I was 143 flights, while first and second place both had 188. It took me until June 30th, at midnight, I guess, to finally secure second place. I only had to keep up the pace for the rest of the final day, hoping nothing would go wrong in the last few hours. Sleep deprivation and final standings. On the 1st of July at exactly midnight, the grueling month-long challenge was finally over. In the morning, I checked the final standings and could see the results of my self-inflicted endurance test. I probably finished shrooms taken in first place, with second place biting at my heels, only one drug taken behind, and flights too high in second place, only 5 flights behind first place. Who knows what would have happened if I got in that lingerie store job a little earlier? The answer is we all know. I could have won. Sleep deprived. Looking at the results of the other travel destinations, some of them seemed much more relaxed than Hawaii. The short flight to Honolulu meant that most players felt they could give this one a shot, making it one of the most highly competitive destinations of the entire event. As for shrooms, I can't recommend anyone using them, especially not for a month straight. I'm happy that I had a good excuse to use them for Triple T so I never have to touch them again. I'm still not sure if those trips to Hawaii were real or if they were hallucinations. Did I even win? At the time of writing, I have finally recovered some of the precious sleep that I missed during June. It was very exciting to compete in Triple T, but also exhausting. In the immediate aftermath, I wasn't sure I'd have it in me to compete again next year. But now some time has passed, I'm already hyped and totally looking forward to next year, as exhausting as it might be. The clue is in the name. If you really want to win first place, it truly is a tenacity trial. Thank you to Brandy Olympics and their helpers for a fantastic competition. The result of Triple T can be found on this post or on the main leaderboard. And there's the thing. First Triple T comp died. Winners are Torn Tenacity Trials 2026. Time hospitalized? Wow. Wow. Medications used, blood withdrawn, revives. Times jailed? Oh my gosh. Bills, bust, theft, and counterfeiting fraud, cyber, illicit surface, bounties, dump fines, candy, alcohol, racing. Races one flying categories. There you go. Argentina, Canada, Cayman Islands, China, Hawaii. Flights to Hawaii. Most flights to Japan, Mexico, South Africa. Wow. There was a lot of competitions that went on during that. Looks like a lot of people had fun. That was a big article I just read in the newspaper on this game, like. And there's a lot of articles. Yeah. I'll scroll down as this article forever too. Well, at least this game made me read more, and I actually found spelling mistakes and stuff. So that's a plus. I still have 17 more merits to use. I can't do any more missions at the moment. Crimes. Can I go back to the crime and do search for cash? Yeah, we'll search the subway. We're at level 23. We need to get to level 30 to search the junkyard to get the metal detector. Which, like, we leveled up to level 23 quite fast, so. Critical fails, 344 fails, 243 successful. So it's not so bad. Energy, back to the gym. Because dexterity. I want to get dexterity up. Only 10% towards having the next gym unlocked. Yeah. How much money does Panda have in the game now? I have 25 grand. None. You lost all your money playing blackjack? Oh my goodness. How much money did you have before you lost it all? You lost all your money. You had 180K and you lost it all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Was going for the next house. You're gonna get the next house. Jeez. Properties. City. Estate agents. 300,000 for the detached house. Some people must be hacking as they have tons of money as low level. Who knows? You don't even get money for referring people in the game as well, I don't think. Maybe those people are like, what's the account called? Like when a pro goes back and plays like a new account? Maybe they're doing that. Maybe it's like people that have another account that's really high up. So they know the ways. Could be that. Casino. Russian roulette against another player. Same level as us and they're living on a private island. What if they're married to somebody in the game and then that person gave them a lot of money? Or what if they're in a faction? Because we still never joined a faction yet. So many factions. Select members applied view. This has 65. That can have the 65. That can have the 50. $19 million to make a faction out of ourselves. Seems sus. This one you get 172, has 172K respect. That's 678K respect. Frozen estuary. Showing a frog on there. Best chain 1,000. No active chains. Active Discord with giveaways, Xanax for war, chains provided. Free armor, temps, meds, cannabis, beer, and candy and armory. 8% gym gain for defense. For all the perks, really. Plus 11 nerve, 10% crime XP. Travel capacity, drug addiction, gain reduction, overdose risk reduction. Participate at wars and chains and let us know you'll be, or let us know you'll be gone. Wow. I mean, factions do have their perks then. That's why the game really wants you to join one. Statuses of the faction members. Hospital, traveling, abroad. That's what that you say, okay. Interesting. What does that mean? Abroad and Cayman Islands. And hospital. Interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue to know which one to really to join when it comes to the faction. I just struggle bus with that. One nerve. Happy life. Did you use all of your merits though, Panda? You did? Did you use crime progression as one? 1% seems so low. Awareness. Increased frequency of items appearing in the city by 20%. Don't think so. Hmm. You did them as you got them. That's fine. Increased stealth during outgoing attacks. Employee efficiency. Well, we even know what I want to use mine on. I'm so bad when it comes to like school trees and stuff like this. Like all the attacking stuff there too, to be fair. Like a lot of options when it comes to attacking for like what you can pick. Hmm. Hall of Fame. My game places in 8 different leaderboards though. Check that out. I haven't bust anybody out of jail yet. 87,000 bucks. It's expensive though, ain't it? Like, what is that? $25 million to get him out. Oh my golly gosh, it's a fuzzy. Hi Phoenix, how you doing? Yeah, everything's so expensive. Why does it cost 25 million to bail somebody out of jail in here? That's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, Phoenix, you gonna join us? I'll send you a link if you want to join. It's like Grand Theft Auto, but text-based. You just play on a browser, or you can play on your phone. Yeah. Easy, easy, easier. Me and Panda both sent you the link. We're like, join. Hashtag ad. I need to go look at my character. Yeah. Look at my character. Doesn't she look amazing? You wouldn't want to mess with her, would you? You got some house tasks to do at the moment. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Are you like all healed from when you got injured and that brawl? Like, are you better now? I hope you're better. I know it was a while ago now, so hopefully you're better. Oh yeah. I was gonna show you the house. Me and Panda live in this house, and we got married in the game. Net worth is 1.7 million. I got 25 grand in my bank account right now because I didn't go gamble it all away again like I did last stream. You're good. Thank you for asking. I'm glad that you're good. Well, sorry that happened to you. Got the grenade. Oh, I need to put my gloves back on again because I got rid of those gloves that I had and put a knife back on. All right, so we'll put the knife back on. And we're gonna go put gloves back on. 21. So 21. So these ones we'll put on. Well, we don't really need the other 2 gloves. Oh, did I just trash them? So I sell them. Whoops. Let's sell them. Sell. 600 bucks for leather gloves. Okay. So. AK does 58 damage. I have AK on me though. Oh, this other AK does more damage. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of the unequip that one and equip this one. Well, we're gonna need more ammo for it. We need more ammo for both guns, to be fair. You sent me stuff? Okay. You did. You sent me another AK. The AK you sent me was worse than the one I currently have. I could send it back to you. Or I can sell it. Sell it if I want. Sell it. You sent a Scorpion SMG for secondary? Hold on. My secondary is a 5.7. It's 53 damage. Your Scorpion does 40. You're sending me things that do less than I already do. I could send you a Magnum. It does 55 damage. I think that's the damage. But I think the accuracy, I think that's accuracy, and I think the accuracy is not good. It's more accurate. The Scorpion, 55. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. True, it is more accurate. Yeah, but less damage. Yeah, you're right. Now I just this taser that's just been sitting on me. Up to you. Fighting is too hard. I know. I need like more health for fighting. Like everyone just takes my health so fast. I need a gun that does a lot more damage than what I have now. City. Big L's gun shop. The AUG is $99,000. They bait you to make you think they have nothing. Yeah. People have too much stuff. They do. I'm always surprised when I attack people and I win how much money I get from them though. I find that a bit fascinating. Look at the Raven MP25. Cool looking. Oh, the chainsaw is only 15 grand now. Wasn't the chainsaw like 80 grand the other day? 61 damage. I swear the chainsaw was like 80 grand the other day. It's 15 grand now. Right? I'm not making that up, right? You remember it being like 80 grand? No? You don't remember? Fair enough. I swear it was like 80 grand. Yeah. Honestly. Full body armor, 75 grand. Fair enough. Fair enough. Did you do another course? Another education course as well? Properties. Education. College, jail, hospital, casino, forums. Forums. New players. Welcome to Torn. New players only. 200k daily giveaway. First 20 players that upvote this thread and comment meow will receive 200k. A lot of these ads and messages are scams. Ah. Look at everybody writing meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Make you attack people who are too tough to beat. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So should we find somebody to raid and call it a day? And say a big thank you to Torn for hashtag ad sponsoring the stream. and letting us learn about a new fun game. Well, new to us game. And it has been a lot of fun. So yeah, huge thank you to Torn. We did enjoy ourselves. I didn't know what to expect when I was first playing this game. I thought it was gonna be completely different. I thought when it was text-based, it meant like I was gonna be typing everything I was doing. So I misunderstood that, but it's very like accessible and easy to play, and like you can play it on PC, tablet, mobile, so that's really nice. So I like that. And it's kind of got like the whole idle game factor, the things over there. So yeah. So it's not like sweaty all at once. You can just like take your time and be a casual player. So yeah. And like people are actually helpful in the game when you get like put in jail because they bail you out right away. So that's nice. And I get to get married to my husband in the game and we're living in a house together. So that's really nice. So yeah, thank you, Torn. Who should we raid though? Who should we raid? Who do we want to raid? Twitch. Twitchy, twitchy, twitch. We raided DC last time, I think. Or one of the last times. Um, Raid Joe. We did. Wait, which Joe? What's the username? Only if you sign up. Oh, ha 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 ha. Joe Mama. Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, yeah. What a terrible joke, you know? Terrible. You know, Blackberry's on playing Apex Legends. Um, I never really get to raid Blackberry, to be fair. He's gonna give you wedgie when he sees you. You'd be hiding behind Dee Dee. Good luck with that. Dee Dee might just like move and dodge really quick or push you out, so. Val went live too. I feel like we rated her really recently though. I think we rated her the other stream. Yeah, exactly. I'll raid Blackberry for now. It's fine. Blackberry is playing Apex. He's duo streaming. He is duo streaming. I'm proud of Blackberry. Blackberry like learned how to do that and is doing that. Like that's amazing. All right, so we're gonna send the raid. Everybody at least like write raid or put an emoji in there. Do something before y'all just vanish. I'm clicking the raid button. We're sending the raid. Wow.